welcome to a Quickie with Miss B. Today is
Burrito Wednesday.
Some people will disagree with that.
Well, the hump day thing is long. That's so like 2003. Burrito Wednesday is now and forever.
All this week we're talking about getting to know you, those weird, strange questions that people ask if you happen to be in a friendship or a relationship. I don't know.
Or just nosy and wanting to borrow money.
If you missed any of the previous episodes, please go back and check those out. And as always, thanks so much for joining us. So today we're going to talk about what's your zodiac sign?
Yes. This gets weird with some people. There are some people that get very, very strange with the whole Zodiac thing. I'm going to pull up Zodiac signs here. Let's go ahead and pull this up.
They do get really, some people just kind of brush it off and be like, yeah, okay, whatever. But some people, when you talk to them, they really get into the whole Zodiac numerology, that whole kind of topic. And I think it's funny because, I've gotten asked that before, like, what's your zodiac sign? And then you tell them, and then it's like, oh, well, did you know this and this and this and this and this about you? And, this is your favorite color, and this is what you like to read, and da da da. I mean, like, the grocery list that they have is just insane. And it's like, you scare me. You're, like, almost to the point where you're obsessed about this because you can tell me every single detail about my zodiac sign.
They'll also tell you, so, you got a boyfriend? You go, yeah. Or a girlfriend? Yeah. And they go, oh, what's her? I don't know. When were they born? You go, they were born this time.
Yeah. The compatibility. That's what it is.
They'll be hypothetical, be like, that's a Virgo. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You can't be with a Virgo. No. You guys are going to fight. They're too tall. You can't. No. That's horrible. You're like, how's it horrible? They go, oh, it's terrible.
Oh, yeah. There was one guy that I knew that he was very much into the whole zodiac sign. And when he found out, me and my ex, at that time we were getting married, he's like, no, you two can't get married. And I'm like, why not? No, these two signs, they don't go together. And then he throws out the elements.
What was his sign? Like, what was his sign?
Gemini.
Okay, and you're a Taurus. You're the same as I am, Taurus. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have the Earth sign, and I think Gemini has air or water or something else, and the two don't. And he was just going on and on about it. I was standing there like, "Are you for real?"
Oh yeah. It's like it was like, I remember they were was it a girl that was talking to me? I think it was a girl who was talking to me, and she and her husband were like they were into this stuff, like really into this stuff. And I'm sitting there, and I'm telling them the number 3 was a Gemini. All right, she was born the 26th of May, and I was born the 13th. They were like, I'm like,
you got the no speech too, huh?
Yeah. Well, no, they had said this cannot be. I'm like, well, yeah, but no, you need to listen though. They were telling me this is evil, and I'm like, what do you mean evil? She's pretty freaking hot, and they're like, yeah, but. This isn't, this, are you so I don't know if I'm looking for a relationship or not. I mean, who knows? And John, this is bad. And I'm like, why is it bad? And they're like, well, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh my God, please. Oh, yeah. But I mean, can you imagine that? You meet somebody, you think they're amazing. They're everything you ever dreamed of. And someone goes, oh, you got to dump them. Mm-hmm. I go, what do you mean you got to dump him? You have to dump him. Why?
You have to dump him.
He's a
You're not
Gemini.
compatible.
Hello, he's a Gemini. You're like going, well, I'm talking to you. Yeah, but we're not dating, so yeah,
We're
but
friends. We're in the friend
I'm
zone.
talking to you, so should I kick you in the no-nos and throw you down a staircase too? Huh? What do you think about that? Huh? They're like, no,
Yeah.
you do. They were so serious. They were like, and she's 2 times you. I'm like, what? She's 2 times. I mean, this was really weird. She's 2 times you. What do you mean? Your birthday's on the 13th? Yeah, hers is the 26th. No. And they were so serious. And I'm like, listen, I always found it was cool that you can look at the zodiac signs and they'll tell you kind of how you are. It always looks a little bit like you are, but there's always some, no, oh, I don't do that. And I'll go, well, maybe you don't realize you do. No, don't give me that. No, you just haven't had the right person to bring it out of you. And you're like, no, don't. I accept it. Yeah, a lot of that is like I am, and I get that. And yeah, but think about it. She's a match, and you're water. Water puts out fire. No, no. And you're like, oh my God, really? Come on. No, you've got to listen to the signs. And I'm like, they were very serious,
Oh yeah, they're very serious.
They were
about the whole
very,
thing.
and I, I like to listen to the stuff, and I like to learn a little bit about it and all that. But I don't
Yeah.
my life isn't revolving around it.
I actually put an app on my phone just for that reason.
Really?
So, when I get the question, I'm like, well, just a minute, let me see. And sometimes I'll look through them, and today I'll be a Virgo, and maybe tomorrow I'll be Sagittarius, and
Oh yeah.
they'll go off and they'll start with their whole, because I don't know all of the names of excuse me, all the names of each one of these for each month or year or however month that they break it down. But I just thought it was funny because I was playing with people on that one.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah.
Let me look at
It can be quite unusual.
Yeah, it's funny, and it's funny like how many people are actually into or interested in it, and that they have conversations about it, and they bring you into conversations, and you're like, okay.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes you wonder things that make you go,
Indeed, indeed.
And while you ponder that thought, we'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to a Quickie with Miss B. If you missed the first half of the episode, please go back and check that out. And as always, thanks for joining us. Today we're talking about getting to know you, asking those strange, funny, different kind of questions that maybe you have had asked of you and maybe not. So here's my next one. What's your favorite cheesy pickup line?
You ready?
Okay.
How you doing? I'm glad I'm glad I brought my library card because I'm checking you out. Yes, ladies. Yes. He's not single, but he didn't use that. He did not use that line to get his girlfriend. That's for sure. Because she'd have been like, no.
What's that other one? How does that one go? Something about did it hurt? And they're like,
Oh yeah, that's that one.
what did
Oh
hurt?
my God, did it hurt? What did it hurt bad? And you go, did what hurt bad? When you fell from heaven, my angel.
Yeah,
That one.
There's so many of those cheesy pickup lines. What was the one that I just was listening to today? Oh, something about I'm gonna need directions, and directions for what? To your place.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. That's pretty bold and confident to think that, you're just going to get to go to his or her place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of cheesy ones out there, but I never had a cheesy pickup line said to me. I know that for sure. I don't know how many other people out there listening can say that, but that's not happened to me. The next one, I don't know how often that people would ask this question, but I thought this one was kind of strange because I don't know what they're trying to derive from this. When you ask, who's your favorite celebrity crush?
I never have gotten that one. I've never understood that.
I haven't gotten that one either. It's like, are you trying to determine like what kind of person he or she?
Well, no, but see,
attracted to?
I'm logic based. So for me, but I hear the actual question being said. So in my brain, they don't go, so what's your favorite celebrity crush? Instead, I hear this. So what's your favorite person to pretend that never, ever, ever is going to want to go home with you because it will never, ever happen? You don't have enough money. You don't have enough anything. You're a freaking loser. So which one of these people do you want to pretend might actually give you a second glance, loser? That's what I hear when they say that.
Oh, see, I think I look at it from like a more analytical aspect where it's like, who's your favorite celebrity crush? Trying to determine like, what kind of person would you gravitate towards? Is it somebody that's going to have brown hair or blue eyes or blonde hair and brown eyes or, I think of it that way, but I never thought of it in an insulting manner as you just brought up. Thank you, John. Mm. Thanks for wrecking that. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, I hear the real thing, you know what I mean? Because it's like, if you're like, oh, wow, Angelina Jolie, you're like, she's never going to look at you. And they go, well, yeah, but she doesn't care about you. You could die on the side of the road. She'd drive by, blow the horn and go, next time die off the road so don't get me in traffic, you loser. And she'd just keep driving. She isn't coming to your funeral. She doesn't care about you. She won't shed a tear except she'll be angry that you made her late.
That's the only thing that she'll remember about you.
As she's driving by and they're loading you in the ambulance, she says out loud to Brad, there better be an arm off or something because if I'm in traffic, someone better lose an arm. Your arm's taped up. Lucky. You're lucky. She doesn't care about you. You're nothing. Why would you have a crush on somebody who thinks you're a worthless piece of human trash? Why? Why would you have a crush on somebody like that?
I just think it's so funny to ask that question.
It's a stupid question.
That's why. Because it makes no sense. I don't understand what you're getting out of that. Like, how are you getting to know that person better by knowing what their celebrity crush is?
I know, but so let's ask you a question. Who's your celebrity crush so I can find out just how much of a loser you actually are? Oh, I'm into the Kardashians. Yeah, I'm going to give you 4 check marks in the loser category. You only have room for 2, but I'm giving you 4, okay?
Double up.
Yeah. I'm surprised you put your pants on this morning. I am shocked.
I don't know. To me, it's just, that's like a really weird question. Why would you even...
People are dumb.
I mean, couldn't you find something else to,
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, like, so what's the last book you read? Ooh. What's your favorite show to watch? Do you like any shows that are about, reality? Do you like shows about learning? What kind of television do you watch? What do you tend to gravitate towards? That person goes, oh, I'm into Learning Channel. Oh, this is someone who enjoys learning. Okay. Are you in the sciences? What are you into? Oh, I love blah, blah, blah. That, now I'm getting something about you. But like, who's your favorite celebrity that you'll never ever meet and doesn't care about you? Who do you dream and in the middle of the night would say hi to you? Who do you wish would say hi? Huh? Kim Kardashian. You're a real loser, aren't you? That's I mean that kind of stuff to me just is so stupid. Why would you care about her? Why?
I don't know.
There are people that write them letters. You know, I heard about the baby. Wow, congrats. You're like, wow. I feel like I know her. I went, oh my God, what? You feel like you know her? You're on the stalker list at her house.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a difference between crush and stalker.
It's like, have you written her letters? Well, yeah. Do you know her phone number? Well, yeah. Do you know prison terms can be assessed to you? There's nothing wrong with going, oh wow, I love Harrison Ford movies. Okay, that's fine. Cool with that, you know. I mean, it's like, okay, all right, we're done.
We are done.